welcome back to the studio as I've got Connor. Let's go all the way from Zambia sitting with me as we get ready for the first of the semi-finals this morning. It's the two Southern African powerhouses up against each other. Zambia versus South Africa for a place in the final on Sunday. Connor, welcome. How do you see this game panning out?
There's a question. Morning. Good to be here in the beautiful blue skies. It's a real good question. We got two powerhouses. We've got two teams with extreme experience in there, a lot of talent. They've given us brilliant horses. So I'd like to think Zambia's girls might edge this one. That might be the key to this. That Zambia's got a lot of experience, and 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those girls are all awesome, whereas South Africa's a little bit younger, less experienced for sure.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. The Zambian girls, vastly experienced. They've all had a number of World Cups, and they're up against a relatively young, inexperienced South African ladies section.
Yeah, that might be the key to unlocking this. This is one of those times where you want your big players to step out, and that's what I'm hoping with Zambia. We put a lot into this, as of South Africa, and I'm thinking the girls might be the ones that could unlock this. I think the boys are going to be fairly matched. You know, we've got some big guns in there, but again, South Africa have got some amazing talent in their boys as well.
I must say, coming into this World Cup, I myself and a number of others, we punted Zambia as the betting man's choice. The odds would have been good, I think, and we quietly rated their chances very highly. Having said that, they went down disappointingly in their final pool game against Australia on Monday. To be in all honesty, it landed up a little bit of a damn squid game.
It did. It was completely out of the blue. We all were disappointed, and I think it was a good wake-up call. I think that's what Zambia looked at it for. You know, we haven't probably played that level of game since the last World Cup, and I think it was it was one that we perhaps could have got away with losing, to get us focused again, to understand that we have to lift our levels. But it was, like you say, a bit of a damn squib and a little bit of a disappointment. But I think we all know Zambia has a lot more in the armory that it should be able to bring now to bear against South Africa.
I mean, you've got some proper big-name players there, especially in the ladies' side. And not to take anything away from your men's section, where you've got Mikey Craino up front, long arm,
long reach,
all the way from Australia.
Absolutely.
And he's backed up more than ably by Damien Harris at the back.
Yeah, I mean, they're both world class. This is their arena. This is their time. I agree with you. You know, there are heavy hitters, and then we've got those two youngsters in the middle or wherever they play in Andrew Hall and Phil Shalcroft. So it's a weapon of a team.
Having said that, then you've got your secret weapon extraordinaire, your coach, your import coach, stolen all the way from South Africa, the Rassie Erasmus of Polocrosse in Bruce McClarty.
That's right. So that is a welcome addition, and that again is one of those weapons. He's probably I think he's got to be the most decorated coach in Polocrosse, and I'm glad he's on our side of the lines for this World Cup.
I must say, for me, my money's worth. Bruce McClarty is heads and shoulders above other coaches that I've seen or encountered. Never mind in South Africa, around the world. I think he's absolutely brilliant, and he's never short of a trick up his sleeve. That's for sure.
No, that guy's got a magic box. And he brings stuff out of there. And again, you can't. We all know we can't buy experience. That guy has seen it all, done it all, probably coached everywhere around the world. So there's nothing he doesn't know about what's coming. A big occasion like this, a lot of pressure on the teams. He's a guy that's going to alleviate it, like you say, like Rassie. He knows what's coming, and hopefully he can unlock it for Zambia.
And on the South African side as well, we've got good experience. We've got Jannie Steenkamp, who's our anchor man, the man at the back, the man in control, the captain of the team. He's won 2 World Cups. He came second in the last one. He won't be wanting to come second again, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. And everyone knows Jannie, again, for me, still the best player in the world. The guy comes with a huge personality, huge array of talent, masses of experience, and I've played with him many times in our opens and stuff. The guy, you want to play for him. You know, that's the big thing. When you go out there with Jannie, you don't want to let him down. and he brings the whole team up. Very focused guy. He's a big character, as you know, and as I say, South Africa come with a huge array of experience, but that guy, there's no one in any team like him.
As you said, a huge presence on the field. Never mind his talent, his ability. It's just his presence on the field. It's almost like the rugby's version of Dwayne Vermeulen, if you want to put it that way.
No, that's right. He brings you together, and he's there. He's a game changer. Every game, that guy is a match winner.
And he's got a relatively inexperienced team around him. The three men that are playing with him, it's all their first World Cup. They're all out there for the first time, but hugely talented, I must say.
Hugely talented.
Stefan Harris, Chad van Beneker, for me, a class player. He always just seems to have time and space, and ably assisted in the middle normally by Josh LaRue.
I mean, it's their time. You could see those three have been in the sort of outside, just waiting to step onto the field, and it's like they've played together forever. They've taken to this big matches beautifully. They ride really well. They know the horses. Steph, especially, another good character, brings everyone together, I think, as a team. And I played with him, and is brilliant. There's a brilliant bunch there. So led by Yanni, it's a very dangerous team.
It's fair to say then that Steph really looks up to Yanni.
I think so. In more ways than one, definitely. But yeah, it's a great team, and I think one of their big things is they know the horses. They've got some good coaches with them. I think it's James and Henry Harris as well that are doing the stuff there. So they're not limited. South Africa, home turf, home crowd. It's a big advantage.
Our ladies also in experience. We've got Jackie Minnar, who played her first World Cup, the last one, 2019 in Australia. For me, one of the standout lady players at that World Cup, and she's the captain of the ladies section, and she's got a very young, inexperienced team behind her. Amy Cocker, Ori King, Lolly Haynes.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. She's a weapon herself. She comes from some pedigree there, and is a big character out there, and she's probably got the harder job, because her little team there is this is their first crack at it all, young, but again, they'll soak it up like a sponge, and I think she's the chick to do it. She's got that experience. She is a character again. It links them all together, and you've seen the damage those girls have done this tournament. So they could be a surprise package, but that's where I think that's where they need to do the most work.
I think the ladies team's going to need to be on their game today. I know one of the comments that Lucy Grills made when she came out to play the high goal here last year was, your South African ladies are all so little.
Yeah, physically little, that's true, and it's a physical game. So they're going to have to step up. And like I say, I can see they are focused, and that's maybe, like I say, we said in the beginning that perhaps the Zambians have an edge there, where our girls are more experienced and understand what's coming.
And Colin, a little bit away from the Polocrosse itself, what do you think of the spectacle that Polocrosse South Africa has put on here for us?
I came down with Brent for the Junior Classic. He was going through it, and he said it's going to be a festival of Polocrosse, and you cannot have hit it as hard as that. It's amazing what the guys have done here. I don't want to know what you guys have done behind the scenes, but it's very good and an amazing spectacle.
Colin, we see the teams coming on there, and look at the crowd. They created the traditional tunnel. The horses are walking out. Look at the banner that Zambia brings. They got all the man in the eagle suit, the chap with the loud hailer.
Yeah, Adrian Friend. Yeah, that's our supporters there. And look at the horses. I mean, that's a huge credit to what South Africa have produced.
I must say, absolutely magnificent. The whole Polocrosse spectacular that's been put on here. Look at there. You see the man in the eagle suit.
Yeah. No, it's an amazing thing, and all the countries getting behind their country, all the spectators picking a team if they're not here. That's what Polocrosse is about. It's that family sport. Everyone's a family here. If you go to Australia and knock on someone's door that plays Polocrosse, they're going to let you in, and it's a great camaraderie that Polocrosse brings to the world.
A testament to the show they put on here and the interest that's growing in Polocrosse in South Africa, I must say, is you just look, Friday, it's effectively a work day here in South Africa, probably not in Zambia, but South Africa anyway. And the crowd is packed in here. The stands are full. I think if you haven't got a seat by now, you're going to battle to find one. It's just been unbelievable, the support generally. And as we watch the umpires come forward, who are the umpires for this game? Looks like...
we got Chris Milburn from UK, and then we got Murray McBean from Zim. I think we got Charlie Grills as the referee, experienced guy there. And again, I think the umpires have kept hold of the games fairly well. And this is, again, it's going to be a high intense game. These guys are going to have to be on the ball. Because as all of us Polocrosse players, we always try and take a little bit if we can. We nibble a bit more than we're probably allowed to. So it's good that we've got to keep it going. Thanks very much, Connor, for joining us. And we hand over to the field now as they're going to go to the national anthems. Brilliant. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats and be upstanding for the singing of the South African national anthem.
Così si chiede Africa, Manu Paganiso Pondolayo, Iswa imitanda soyetun Così si kelela Tinda Lusa Polayo, Murena Buluka Chabasa Jesus, ufe dizeti twali matwenye, usibuluke, si chabasa, Jesus, si chabasa, South Africa, South Africa.
Zambia, be proud, you are free. Stand and sing, oh Zambia, proud and free. Land of wake and joy in unity. Victors in the struggle for their rights. We've won freedom's fight. All one, strong and free. Africa is our own motherland, fashioned with and blessed by God today.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined up here in the commentary box by the man, the myth, the legend, the only one out there. He's made a big call there saying it's the Polocrosse Bible line. It's Matt Johnson. Good to have you up here, Matt.
Thanks, Cody. Good to be here. Very much looking forward to these two semi-finals coming your way today. The first one here, Zambia and South Africa. And the Southern African rivalry. This will be a great game. There's plenty on the line here.
That's right. To tell you what, this might be the one that a few of the Africans have been waiting for. The Australians, always a daunting task, but a bit of niggle between the South Africans and Zambians at the moment, and promises to be a big one out here today. We've got the Zambians and South Africans for the first semi-final, and the New Zealanders versus the Australians a little bit later.
Yeah, that's correct. Well, we've got a quick moment here. We'll run through the lineups and the players and horses. So, Lauren Summers out for Zambia. Lauren Haynes out for South Africa, riding the Witness, owned by Peter Choice. In the middle will be Jackie Minna on Gypsy, owned by the King family. And at the back, Ollie King riding Lucky, also owned by the Kings. And coming out to Zambia on the ladies, we'll have Kelly Crynor riding Essence, owned by Andrew Haynes. In the middle, Audrey Logan on Tiger Lily, owned by Peter Choice. And at the back will be Lauren Summers on Diva Doll, owned by the Kings.
That's right, Matt. And we listened to the pre-match interview with Connor Willisco all the way from Zambia. And between him and Richard, they brought up
Let's respect horse
the
flesh,
difference in
okay?
experience between the
Any
two sides and the
dangerous
ladies.
ride or
We've got
penalise
a
any
relatively young or a very young South African side coming up against a much more experienced Zambian side. I wonder how much that's going to make a play today.
Yes, I think the Zambian ladies will certainly be trying to use that experience and maybe bring a bit of physicality to this one. As Connor said, some very young and also some quite lightweight girls in the South African side. So a couple of them still at school, I believe. So yeah, the experienced ladies of Zambia, by no means old, they're just a bit more experienced. They'll be looking to bring it to these young South African girls.
That's right. To tell you, I would have thought Lauren Haynes has taken the day off Friday. She's missed a math test today to get here for the semi-final of the World Cup. I know where I'd rather be. Right, Matt, we're right going here on the main field out here. Looks like Chris Morgan pulls him in now. The ball's in right out the back line. First on, it's King now. King now with the ball. A bit of snatch at the back now. She turns it right way out of trouble. She's got Audrey Logan putting a bit of pressure now. She comes back up now. It's still there with King. King across to number 2 and number 1 and Lauren Haynes. Haynes stuck up in the traffic as it goes down now. Picked up there by Lauren Summers across to number 2. No, whistle's on.
Yeah, you swung there, you've hit the
Well,
horse.
good turnover
Zambia, go again.
early there from Zambia. The South Africans had the ball, but the Zambians turned it over.
Zambia, no.
Alright, a bit of a stick contact on horses. The call as we get going now. It's Kelly Cranall down the middle of Main Street. She opens up the pony now toward the 30-yard line. Hangs on the anchors now. Over she goes with a bit of time now. The overarm shot out front. Off the post and back in play. Is it out the back line? It might be.
Well, that post down there, it's got a magnet in it because that post got hit about 4 times yesterday. And Kelly Cronor, she's hit it as well. So we're going to clear the area. This is Ollie King riding lucky. Ollie King now puts a little pass out to her number 2 there. That is, that's Jackie Minar on the little paint pony. Downtown she travels. Jackie Minar looking now for Lauren Haynes. The pass goes across now. Lauren Haynes. Now that's back to Ollie King. They're moving the ball here early, the South African girls, and it's now Lauren Haynes. Now she's got the ball in racket. She goes to the line, bounces, traps, copping plenty, but goal time, South Africa. They open their account here today.
That's right, 1-0 the scoreline, chucker number 1. We started seeing the South Africans go back to their trademark, pass the ball around. They let the ball do the hard yards, and it seems to have helped them out there, that one. Right, and they come now. Yes, side they come. Balls in, snatched up front. Cradle had an eye for it now. Down it goes out the sideline. I'll let Murray McBean make that call. Right, he says all 6 come back now. In they come, second time round now. Balls there, this time snatched up. Other way around, Lauren Haynes finds a bit of traffic though. Popped across to number 3 and Ollie King. King now in 3/4 way mark. Turns the big chestnut pony away. Slows it right down, looking for a way through to the side to pass the ball across to Lauren Haynes. As she goes back into her own territory now, slows it down, trying to pick her way through. Finds a bit of a channel down the middle now, easy yards, looking for a way through now. Ducks around the back of the trouble now, looking for a way over the halfway line now. Still there with Lauren Haynes. Haynes now taking her time as she moves away from Kelly Cranor now. Big right hand turn away as she moves again, so looking for a way through towards the 30-yard line. She's been shut down there with that number 2 and Audrey Logan. Logan coming to put the wood now. She's going around top, sends a pass back in play. It's King now. On the quarterway mark, she opens up towards the near side, sends the over on pass across. Has got a little bit too much pepper on that one as it goes off the back line, Matt.
Well, started to get a little bit scrappy here. I noticed a lot of these games, the girls have started off a bit scrappy. The first chuckers haven't been too many goals thrown. I think the nerves might be playing a part in this. Big game here, semi-final. And we'll have a bit of time off while we sort a bit of gear or a bit of a toning out.
Off, please.
Just go off that picture, go to somewhere else. Okay, well, looks like we got a little bit of gear there fixed up. We're going to start now with a Zambian ball. Their number 3, Lauren Summers. From the back line, the left-hander, Lauren Summers takes a little free. Copped a solid bump there. She's put it to ground, but she'll get it back, Summers now. Lauren Summers now, she looks to travel forward. The line looks open for a bounce trap. Look out, Lauren Haynes. A pass back now to Cronor. They link up well, the Zambian ladies. Kelly Cronor through the middle she goes. Cronor copping plenty, looking for a bit of breaks on the pony now. Cronor to the line she goes under. Plenty of pressure from King, but it's Cronor equal the occasion. Kelly Cronor. The left-hand turn out in the corner now, gets across in top of the D, has a little turn, the right-hand wheel from the pony. Essence by Andrew Haynes, a lovely right-hand wheel, and she'll throw goal number 1 to lock it up at 1 goal apiece.
That's right, Matt. I'll tell you what, how about the footwork of the pony there? Big right-hand turn from Essence, owned by the Haynes family, as you say, as we go to the far sideline now, waiting for number 3's in now, ball's in, out the back now, up into the ground. It's a return to sender, I would have thought. Right, in they come, second time round now, balls in, down in the middle, first onto might be Lauren Summers, Audrey Logan. Logan had an eye for it, down she goes, rolling around, been knocked out there for the number 1 and 0, Lauren Haynes. She's left her behind as Audrey Logan comes up, big overarm pass across, I'll let you know, looks like Cranor out front with a bit of fresh air now. She opens up her pony towards the 30-on line, snaps, traps, collects, shoots the underarm, shot a goal. 2-1 the scoreline, chugga number 1.
Yeah, starting to get into their work nicely now, the Zambians. Audrey Logan in the middle riding Tiger Lily, owned by Peter Choice. Of course, the donator of the raffle prize, the first prize here, Peter Choice in Down Under Stud. It's a big thank you to him. He's supplying plenty of horses for this World Cup. And we have a line-up penalty going South African way. It's going to be that lady, Lolly Haynes. Haynes also on a Peter Choice horse, but she gives it off now to Wally King, a 3. King will give it back to Haynes, a little back door. Lolly Haynes takes a little turnabout right into Witness, owned by Peter Choice. Lolly Haynes, she's just taking her time, plotting her path downtown. This is Lauren Haynes, looking to lock it up again at 2 apiece. Now she pushes the button on the Witness, and she goes to the goals and throws goal number 2. Lock it up, 2 apiece.
That's right, Matt. To tell you what, watching the Witness got to work there. I wouldn't mind a chucker of polo on the big guy. Got an easy collect as we go back to the far sideline now.
Sit down.
And they come. Balls in, down the ground, first onto might be Lauren Summers, down she goes, the left-hander number 3, comes up with a nicey now, find the number 1, coming right round to collect the mail today. It's been popped across on the ground. Kelly Cranwell had a second go at it though, she's come up with it, she turns the pony away from the sideline now, goes the gauntlet down the middle, she got Jackie Minard trying to put a bit of wood on, and she goes right round over the halfway mark, second time round, the ball goes in, and I'll leave that one with the men in black and white up there.
Yes, the men in black and white that are always
Time's
right.
off. Let's get that peak back on,
Make
please.
the decision. We'll put the peak back on the helmet there of Kelly Cronor, and we'll wait to see what the umpires call.
Hit her in the head. So go goal on the board to Zambia. Okay.
Well, you heard it
might
here.
have got it wrong, but
Goal
goal on
Zambia.
board
Hit to
to
the head.
Zambia.
Definitely accidental, but we do need to look after
That's
our
a goal on
players.
the
So
board
any
to
hits to
Zambia.
the head will generally result in a free goal.
Go on the board. Thank you.
That's right, Matt. And I don't know how you feel about it, but the mics on the umpires, it has changed things a little bit. Not everyone's a fan, but it does make knowing what the calls are a little bit easier from home and from here in the commentary box.
Yeah, 100%. It's certainly interesting. I'm not quite sure. I haven't made my mind up yet on whether I think it's a good thing or not. But we'll let everyone at home make that up. So let us know on the socials what you think of that.
Yeah, with a nice little segue across to the Polocrosse Bible there. If you have any complaints, be sure to find a post and let us know. We need the engagement.
Yeah, also give us a shout out to wherever you are watching at home. Send through a message to myself or Cody, and we'll read you out on air and give us a shout out. There should be a few viewing parties starting to get set up on a Friday evening in Australia and on the in Australia and New Zealand. So make sure you shout out to us at home, and we'll give you a shout out on air.
Oh, Matt, to tell you what, we hear in the background, the man on the megaphone, Adrian Friend, he's got the Whakamalasha cry going nice and loud as the Zambians find themselves 3-2. Is that right? 3-2. Right, we'll have to confirm the score there. I would have said 3-2 to Zambia after the free goal, but
All okay?
yeah, we will.
worries.
Just going to confirm that one.
Yeah, fine.
Matt,
just
we
let
are
us know if you're
commentators,
going
and
off.
no
I'll
one's
come
ever
here.
said we're good at
That's
maths, so
fine.
we'll leave that one with the clever ladies in the box there.
Okay.
Yes, 100%. English was my
Just
subject, definitely not maths.
yeah?
But I barely
Settle.
speak it well anyway. Okay, we're
Settle.
pretty sure it's a 3-2 game
Ready,
Zambia
walk.
way. Righto, ball in now, snapped in the front by Krynor. Kelly Krynor, she's going to flirt with the timekeeping box because I don't think there's much left in it. She travels downtown at pace. Ollie King's waiting for a Krynor. Bounce, trap, waste no time, no goal. Well, she had to throw it. She knew there wasn't much time left.
That's right, Matt. She had the game awareness to know that she didn't have time to stick around, and we finished that chucker 3-2 Zambia away. 1 goal in it as we finish up chucker number 1.
Needed moving up. I just went to the wrong area.
Okay, as we go to a couple of little highlights and a great chucker we just had from the ladies. They're up and about, ready to go. They know how much is at stake here. The final is at stake for these ladies, and that's a lovely goal there from Lauren Haynes.
That's right. We see Kelly Crane doing the work in the box here, the big left-hand turn. She finds a bit of space, and we were talking about it on Monday, or someone might have been talking about it yesterday. Kelly Crane uses the change of speed to create a bit of space for herself. Right, we see a very rare mistake from Lauren Haynes. The pass across from Audrey Logan put Kelly Crane away with a bit of space and time in her hands.
Well, we've got a moment, couple of quick shout-outs. So we've got Jessie Walsh and Tori Sheriff in Victoria. They're about to have a few bundies. They'll get them down by the time the Aussies are on. So, yeah, Friday evening in Australia, and a few bundies for the Aussie supporters. Also, Kelly Sturgis from Chinchilla.
Down your side.
And we also quick mention the USA kids. They're on their way to Queensland for some more international coming up. And we're back in action here. Well, you can waste no time. It's Krynor, Mikey Krynor, the big man with the big arm, and he throws the goal to make it 4-2.
That's right, Mikey Crane with a bit of fresh air. You can't let him get away there. And just the last shot up before we go, I'll forget about it. Emma Strider all the way from Australia, from America, my mistake. And Emma, I'm glad I'm doing this one too. 4-2 the scoreline, chucker number 2.
Yes, well, we've got a quick moment. Mikey Krynor riding Carador, owned by David Thornhill, throwing that first goal. Krynor. Oh, he's good for a couple of them in the game. Steph Harris isn't happy with that, but it's Krynor. To the goals he goes. Throws goal number 5.
That's right. I tell you what, he's got a bit of a cheat code as Mike Crane up front. He's got a foot at least on most people, foot and a half on Steph Harris. So we go towards the far sideline.
I think a foot and a half's been kind of Steph there, Cody.
And he's a good mate of mine. I wouldn't shortchange him. As we go to the far sideline, it's Chris Melbourne to call them in.
Yeah, watch the front.
In they come. 1, 2, 3s. Join the party. Balls in down the ground. Oh, this one's gone past the ones. It's there for the number 3s. And Damien Harris. Harris had a look at it. Down and goes out the back. First back onto. It's going to be Harris again. Does he pick it up? No. Yes. No. It's picked up. Popped across. Now the travelling number 1 out front. And Steph Harris. He looks around. Over his shoulder now. Hits the line. Running now. Underarm goal. Brings it back within 3. Sorry, my mistake. Within 2. 5-3 the scoreline.
Yes, the South African men, they get their first touch of it, and it was out the back with Yanni Steenkamp riding Promise, who flicked it forward to Steph Harris riding Gunner, owned by Caroline Manar.
How about the awareness there from Yanni Steenkamp to put the back pass in?
Yes, he knew where the little man was. He would have had to hear him because he probably would have been able to see him. Having a bit more whistle.
All right, Murray McBean didn't like the look of his throw. And it takes a big man to accept his mistakes. As he calls him back second time round, balls in, down the ground, snatched up middle. No, he's been called back again. Right, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Murray McBean trotting across the field.
Hot time.
I think we're holding time.
Goal on the board. Time's off.
Couple of quick more shout-outs. Tracy Woodward at home in Inverell. She's liking the wait come to me calls from the umpires. Tracy, you will not be picking my horse up. You leave her where she is.
Come in together. Time on.
Right, ball's in, down the ground. I'll let you know. Harris comes up with it now. As he comes up, looks around, sees himself with a bit of fresh air out front now. Hits the line, underarm shot, goal time. South Africa 5-4 the scoreline, 1 goal in it.
We will have to have a score check. I think there might have been a free goal call there earlier. I was too busy yapping. I didn't quite hear it, but we'll get that to you shortly.
Slow down.
5-5 it is. There was a free goal South Africa in there, and that was LaRue with a touch, but it's gone back out over the sideline.
No. Go back.
I know, we line up again now.
Everyone. 3's away.
Waiting for the 3s.
Wait for your
Yanni
3.
Steenkamp, he says,
Turn.
you've got to wait for me. I do things on my own time.
Waiting.
Well, it's a terrible lineup at the moment now. It'll go in. It's out the back for Damien Harris. Dumps Harris. He slaps down onto it. Harris, lovely pick up out the back. The horse jumps back in field for him. Harris now, he'll look for Krynor. Travels downtown the little pass. Krynor sitting out in his own, but Yanni Steenkamp, the flying Yanni, coming across in front of the post to shut that one down. But Mikey Krynor pops it up over the top. Makes no mistake, 6-5.
Hot time.
Tell you what, Yanni, I would have thought he had a go at that one if Mikey let it go, and Mikey thought the same. Held on to it, a big right-hand turn to give himself some space. 6-5 the scoreline. Shaka number 2.
Time is still off.
And a big shout out to everyone at Dirranbandi Polocrosse Carnival this weekend. So they've got the big screen up at the bar watching this, and voted the best carnival a couple of years running, I think, Dirranbandi in Queensland. Great weekend out there. They'll be certainly up and about, the Dirranbandi crew and all the spectators. So shout out to everyone there.
Right, ball's in, sent back out, and Charlotte Plunkett, I know I'm your hero, you should be here. Ball comes back in O, left behind.
There you go. Straight that T1s.
Right, and the ball goes this time, snatched up. Harris had a look at the pass, the ball, no, he's hung on to it. Ball's gone skyward now. As Yanni Steenkamp comes up with the sends the pass, was a little bit short, down it goes. Oh, even Harris couldn't get back to that one. Mikey Krynor comes back on the 3/4 way mark, turns around, gets a bit of woodwork from Harris now as he opens up the big bay pony, whistle on. I'll leave that one with the umpires. I'm not quite sure what they saw there, but their position better than you and I.
Yes, there's plenty of whistle blowing here in this game. The boys might need a half-time change of whistle. They might wear the pee out of it, but we'll leave the umpiring to them. They're doing a good job.
Right, and the call-outs keep rolling in here, Matt. Massive call-out to Garth Coetzee's hot wife, Alison Coetzee. Not my words, but certainly my thoughts exactly, Garth.
And also to Brad, Christie and Gus Cooper in Murray, Victoria. They're having a beer watching this one.
From what I saw here, because that ball didn't make it all the way to him. He had turned when he collected that ball.
For me, that's just.
Yeah, of course. Just to mention there
where the ball was.
Kelly Sturgis there from Chinchilla. They've got the USA kids. They're on their way out to Queensland. They're going to the juniors for a couple of more internationals against some Queensland juniors. So
it's going to be a
that
Zambia
should be a
ball
great
for
thing
about
for
where
those
you were.
USA
We think
juniors. A
we're just past the
big
tees.
experience. And also
The weight
another
back.
carnival up and running in Australia at the moment, the Grafton Carnival. Shout out to Dick Eaton, who's at Grafton, and always a great carnival there too. So there's quite a few Polocrosse tournaments going on in Australia at the moment, and I'd say they all have the big screen up and watching the action here from the Ignition Group Polocrosse World Cup. Of course, we're right in the middle of our Polocrosse season as well in Australia, so winter in on the northern states anyway.
Murray,
So
Mark, I'll get down.
yeah, plenty of Polocrosse going on in Australia. A couple of carnivals left to go once they get home.
That's well, we're pretty much in the middle of ours as well, but it's interesting to see all of the Australians coming off a good nationals campaign. You brought it up last week and said they've all been playing against each other for the last couple of weeks, and now they're all together. Was there any nerves putting them into a tournament like that where they might get a bit of an injury coming on?
Yeah, look, it's always something I
Mark's just
suppose
past
probably
the
in the
tee,
back of your
somewhere
mind,
out in
but
midfield.
the boys are professionals. They want to play at the top level as much as they can, and that nationals was a great warm-up for,
Okay, I'm going to move
for
away.
Ready?
the guys and girls.
There's
here.
your mark here.
As we're about to get back underway,
Play.
so Zambia ball. Krynor's with it. Mikey Krynor now. It's 6-5 Zambia away. Krynor travels downtown. He'll have the big man in charge in Yanni Steenkamp waiting for him down there. We've got the big bodies. Two big bodies go to work, and it's going to be Krynor. Oh, I tell you what, he slips it through. He's got it back, Krynor. He didn't have time to throw the goal before the D. Mikey Krynor. Tell you what, there's a sandwich I wouldn't want to be in between there, Steenkamp and Krynor, but Krynor goes around the front, makes no mistakes, throws goal number 7.
7-5 the scoreline, 2 goals in favour of Zambia at the moment, and the fight is certainly coming our way. Lots of Polocrosse coming our way. 8 chuckers this weekend, of course, and we are waiting for Mikey Krynor,
Don't push.
which is I don't think
On
it's
your
the last
inside,
time we say that
Grace!
today. As we come back in, y'all, the ball's in, snatched up behind Harris now. Harris gets there's a whole lot going on there, and I think Mikey Krynor might
Down
have
there. While swinging.
got a
Zambia
free
going in.
haircut. Right, Mikey Cranell, the easiest travel up the field he's going to get all day, all the way to the 30-yard mark.
Here's your mark. Play.
On the 30-yard mark, given away. It's Cranell out front now, picks the ball up. He's got Yanni Stenkamp doing the bit in the box now as they come back towards the middle now. Still there with Mikey Cranell. You got to back him from here as he goes around the front. Yanni Stenkamp puts a bit of woodwork on, but Mikey Cranell too good for that one. 8-5 the scoreline. Mikey Cranell and Carrador we see there. The big number 1 from Zambia. He likes the one that travel while the ball goes out the back first onto it might be Yanni Stenkamp. Down he goes as a better looking Polocrosse. Yanni Stenkamp out the back, line out now, opens up, trying to find a way through to his number 1, still holding on there with Stenkamp as the ball goes up, down, it's been picked up, turn around, no it's not LaRue. LaRue come through, picks up the pieces now, and that's the end of the Chaka at 8-5. Chaka number 2.
As we see a few more highlights there from that other chucker, and what a great chucker it was. Mikey Cranell, he was on fire. And another shout out to Byron Davison and Ebony Sheriff in front of the fire at God's Country there in Rossvale, Queensland. Shout out to Balls and Ebony and Bailey if he's with them. And they'll be sitting back. Byron, of course, is Matt Davison's brother, the Australian player. So he's the better brother. And shout out to Balls and Ebony. Well, we've got a minute. We might run through the next ladies' chuckers as they ride out and their horses. So coming out for Zambia, we'll have Audrey Logan up the front riding Match Point Rumour, owned by Nicola Van Arswegen. And in the middle will be Shalisha Jacobs, their captain, riding Dollar, owned by the King family. And out the back will be Diva Doll riding, will be Lauren Summers riding Diva Doll, also owned by the Kings. Coming out for the South African ladies, we'll have Jackie Minar up the front. She's done this every game. Come on, the second chucker up the front, riding Match Point Let's Rumba, owned by Mark Rubin. In the middle, we will have Amy Cocker on Impy, owned by the Cockers. And out the back, Ollie King riding Sir Thomas, also owned by the Cockers.
And that as the call-outs keep rolling in. I heard you talking about Donnie Swan being the prettiest man in Polocrosse. I think you've been a little bit rough on the man has just cracked me a message through here. Gordon Ray, who's he's not hard in the eyes as the big man from depending what country you're from, either Zimbabwe, Zambia or South Africa. He's from all over.
Yeah, we just need you guys.
Yeah, so I have a soft spot for Donnie. Lovely looking man, and a lovely man as well, and playing great Polocrosse at the moment. Another quick shout out to the Streets and the Hearts watching from Narrabri in New South Wales. Also Lucy and Max. Big shout out to those guys. So yeah, keep those shout outs rolling in. It's good to know everyone who's watching at home.
That's right, and Gordon Ray is sending through another message there for me. He said, how's it from Edinburgh, UK? Absolutely fantastic event, been incredible catching highlights online, and a massive shout out goes to Amy Cocker. Keep it up, champ. Right, and we do see Amy Cocker coming out on the main field here. She's joined the party in the middle, so it'll be interesting to see how the change and dynamics come here. We see Shalisha Jacobs as well.
It's a bit rough getting champed this early in the morning.
Hey,
Cody?
Okay,
It's
stand your own side,
not sure if it has the same
Come on.
connotations over here, but getting an early champing here. Righto, ball in. It's there for the Zambians. Where is it? Jacobs puts it across now. No, the South Africans are stolen. Minna, that's the way to do the... No. I was going to say they were making yards in defence there, the South Africans.
All right, Jackie Minna, I tell you what, she swooped through there like a kamikaze pilot, took out the ball and away she went, but she's put the ball wide as we get going on the 30-yard mark now, given across. Lauren Summers now turns around, lobs a long one into herself now to the left hand, number 3 now turns the pony wire away, looks for a number 1, no, she's hung on to it, still there with Lauren Summers on the quarterway mark, sent the pass across to the number 1 in Cranell, no, so Jacob, sorry, no, I'm going to get it right, eventually it's Audrey Logan There's too many left-handed ladies out here. Audrey Logan now on the halfway mark, opens up her pony down the middle of Main Street now towards the 30-yard line. She goes right through, runs the gauntlet, takes on the 3, and Ollie King. King now putting on the pressure in the box as we come back towards the top of the D. Still there with Audrey Logan. Logan now trying to find a way through, hangs on the anchors. On top of the D, decides against a big underarm shot from on front. No, she's pulled it all the way back towards the near side now. Trying to find a way past Ollie King. King now doing the pressure in the box as you get round. It's still there with Ollie King. King on Thomas. Thomas now doing the work in the box with Ollie King and Audrey Logan now. Logan backing a pony into the trouble now. She tries to find a way through towards the near side. She comes. A bit of panic setting in. You would have thought, no, dummy one way. The overarm shot out front. Goal time.
Well, the big defence from Ollie King, but it was not enough to stop the goal. As we have another shout out to Emily McCarthy and Isabella. Young Isabella, one of the cutest kids around. Big shout out from Johnny to Emily and Isabella. Watching at home in front of the fire. As we go back to the lineup, ball goes in there, the ones, looks like, yeah, so we've got Audrey Logan stepped up the front. Krynor's been owning that one shot so far the tournament, but now it goes down, a beautiful pick up there from Cocker. Amy Cocker put the pass across, it's gone to ground though. Where is it? Who's going to get it? Looks like it's going to be that lady Summers. No, she's left it behind. Minna said, I don't need too much of an invitation. Jackie Minna now on the brown horse. Jackie Minna riding Let's Rumba, owned by Mark Rubin. Against Lauren Summers riding Diva Doll and the Kings from the Kings. And at the moment it's Minna with the ball in the racket looking for her first goal of the game. Minna, she goes up over the top. This one goes through the middle and we'll make it now 9-6 Zambia.
Right, that's right. 9-6 the scoreline. Brad Hunter sitting in the office. He says he's watching me. Oh, I can't say that word on here. But I appreciate you tuning in, Brad Hunter. As we go towards the far sideline now, Chris Milburn calls him in.
Done.
Right, ball's in, snatched up front. Jackie Minna now turns the pony around, trying to find a way through now. Lets the players take theirs as she moves away over the halfway mark now. It's we see Amy Cocker coming and pick up the number 1 and Audrey Logan, and I'll let you know as Jackie Minna goes right round takes on the woodwork on the non-stick side as she comes back towards the near side. Still there with Jackie Minna towards the top. No, hangs on, big loop around towards the top of the D now, trying to find a way through. Hangs on the anchors. Doesn't want to rush this one today. She comes right round. The overarm shot from out front goes through the middle this time. 9-7.
Well, they're starting to make the comeback now, South Africa. And another shout out to Katie Byes and the kids Lachlan and Grace. So Katie is the wife of Corey Byes, the Australian player. So they'll be gearing up to watch Corey go around a bit later on. So shout out to Katie. And your husband's playing very, very well over here.
Oh, that he is. Corey Byes, one of my favourite players over the last couple of years. He did come out and play a high goal a few years ago, and he impressed a whole lot of South Africans.
Yes, Corey, a great player to watch, but I hate playing against him. He is one of the toughest, roughest ball getters you can get. He's an absolute machine, Corey Byes. He's a very, very good player, and he will do absolutely anything to get the ball. And that's a pretty good trait to have in a player coming over here.
Well, if we all look mid-screen now, we will have a look at my father-in-law. He's one of the blokes with the hat, and he's probably got a Miller's in his hand. It might be a little bit early for him, but it is the weekend and he's on holiday.
Okay, the girls will start again now. 9-7's a score. Ball in the middle from Cocker. She's come up with a couple of good possessions in this one. This is Cocker, but she gave it off now to Minna. Jackie Minna. She'll look to travel downtown now. Minna riding match point. Let's Rumba, owned by Mark Rubin. Minna, she takes a little turn back into a racket now, looking to plot her path down towards the area. Now she looks for a bit of pace. No, they shut her down again. The brick wall defence from the Zambians now. Minna, this time she gets travelling, takes the bounce. Summers arrives with the defence. At the moment though, it's Minna. No way through just yet. The gate shut on her. Minna, the pony's dancing around nicely. Jackie Minna now takes a right hand turn. Oh, the defence from Summers is fantastic. The threes are having a great chucker. They're slowing these ones right down at the moment. And Minna sends it from out wide, and she throws goal number 8 back within 1.
All right, one goal ball game as we go towards the far sideline now. It's Chris Milburn calling them in. Tell you what, these South African girls have gone to work here. The ball goes in right on the back. Looks like King might get an eye for it now. She turns the pony round now, finds herself in a bit of trouble. There's a whole lot of red around her. As the whistle goes and the whistle on. I'll let you know as soon as we do.
Zambia, you swung across your own player. Okay? South Africa ball coming in. You can't lead across your own player to take a swing. Okay? Move
All right then, we'll move it up 30-yard mark, given across to South Africa.
Play.
Jackie Minor given the mark. She goes away looking for the equaliser here now. Still there with Jackie Minor. Minor, big left hand turn away now. She's got Audrey Logan putting on the pressure in the box now. Sorry, I'll get it right one day. Lauren Summers. Summers now trying to find a way through the overarm shot. It's hard to mark that one.
Well, they're all left-handers, Cody, so I'll give you forgiveness on that one, give you a pass on that one. Also another shout out to Jason and Libby Gerke watching from Laidley in Queensland, Australia. And enjoying the coverage. So big shout out to Super Sport for this coverage. It's been fantastic.
Find each other.
And I think I've seen better footage out the back. Lovely takedown from the back in Ollie King. King will travel forward. She's riding Sir Thomas. Owned by the Cockers. Across to Minna though. There was a little bit too much air on it. So Minna, she flirted with the back line, didn't she? No blue dust on that occasion. But chugga, chugga, chugga. Time at the end of 3. 9-all.
Right, as we watch the highlights from the last game there, we see Audrey Logan doing the work in the box there with Ollie King putting on a whole lot of pressure, the dummy away, and Audrey Logan finding a way to the goal. Looked less than convincing, but it was a goal nonetheless. Right, Jackie Minor. She looks good from here. The overarm shot from out wide always looks pretty good. She lets it fly. Ladies and gentlemen, the one thing we can't get across from this commentary box is the atmosphere. As the South African side, there's a roar from the crowd as each time they come to meet the field. And it is fantastic. So if you are watching from somewhere close enough to make a move to the field for tomorrow and the next day, I would suggest you do so. Also, massive shout out to Into Assets and my directors, Rainer, Hein, and Andrew, for changing their mind and giving me a bit of leave today. It was a tricky task on Monday, but we got over the line.
Got it. Come on.
Right, ball's in down the ground. Looks like Damien Harris at it now. Looks for the overarm pass across to travelling number 1. Oh, how about the camera angle there as we get going? It's Mikey Cannell out front. Looks to put them ahead now. 10-9 the scoreline, double digits.
And another shout out to Letitia Payton and Tara Chown. They're actually at Darren Bandy as well, and very surprisingly, they're not at the bar. They're at the fire watching it on the laptop. So you better get up to the bar there, Letitia and Tara, and check it out on the big screen.
Wait.
So, where are we at? 10-9 it is, Zambia.
Slow down.
Slow down's the call from the umpire. Ball in there for Chad Von Benneker. Chad Von Benneker's got it now. Chad Von Benneker riding Celtic, owned by Kyle Johnson. Now look at him go. He's off and gone. Von Benneker, bounce, trap, goal, goal, goal. 10-9.
Right, to tell you what, Matt, I've been waiting a long time to see this horse come out in the Polocrosse field for the World Cup. It wasn't played last week, been held back a little bit, and it is a weapon. Keep your eyes on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Celtic, owned by Kylie Johnson. As the ball goes in, down the ground, picked up, yes, no, might be Von Benneker out front, no, yes, no, I'll tell you what, he's maybe a liar to have had Von Benneker out front. Goal time.
Here they come. Chad Von Benneker. Up to the front he goes, and he's made 2 quick goals there. And 10-11 it is, South Africa way.
Slow down.
For
Slow
Chugga,
down. Slow
4
down.
of 8 here. Ball in, whistle on.
Zambian ball, you just come in, moved him right out the line out with the ball. Before the ball started moving.
The call
Zambian
there, I
ball.
believe, was the 3, South African 3, Steenkamp just pushed Harris out of the lineup before the ball come in, so you must stand straight, knee to knee. So it's going to be Crono with the ball. Mikey Crono travels downtown. Crono now riding another impy. This one's owned by Camilla Kidson. Mikey Crono, forward he'll travel. Crono, there's no way through there just yet now. Oh, the little dribbly one. Crono's got it. Lovely bit of work. Now we see the 2 big men go to work again. Crono and Steenkamp. Mikey Crono pushes the button. The underarm out the side. Good goal, Mikey Crono. Lock it up again, 11-all.
Right, 11-11. We're coming up towards the halfway mark of this one. Right, in they go. Far sideline now. Chris Milburn calls him in. Put a bit of a dance move on that one as the ball goes in down the ground. First on to might be Andrew Hall, but it's gone off the sideline and we'll line him up again, I would have thought.
Hot turn. Thank you. I can't get closer.
Little bit off.
Oh, he's got such good manners as Chris Milburn as he calls him in the second time round.
Come in. Come on.
And the ball goes back of the line on Yanni Steenkamp, sends a little pop pass across to the number 1 and Chad Van Benneker. Van Benneker, the big left-hand turn now, opens up the Pretty Bay pony now towards the 30-yard line. He goes still there with Chad Van Benneker out front. Too big, too strong, too good from there.
Yeah, Chad Van Benneker, he's come out throwing goals a lot this tournament. Last time I saw him playing, he was playing at the back, but he certainly knows how to throw goals too. And look at that shirt just rippling across the six-pack of Chad Van Benneker. All right, ball in, knocked down by the threes. It's Kreiner with a look at it. Cop and plenty from Harris. Got it off him, but Damien Harris, the other Harris, he's going to have a look at it now. Of course, two brothers playing against each other here. Dums, Harris, Cop and plenty, heaps. Oh, the backhander. Can that go to racket? Andrew Hall. No, it's going to be Van Benneker again. Chad Van Benneker, though, the line sticks up on him. He has to flick it back in. Well, I tell you what, the ball is moving fast here. And Kreiner, he just slows it all down and pops it up over the top. Lock it up again.
That's right, the Bulls lock horns here, 12 on the scoreline, Chukka number 4.
Hot time. Just gone over each boot, off over there, I'm not sure it's off. Back left.
Well, we've got a quick moment. We'll give you a full list of horses here. So, yes, Mikey Kreiner riding Imperial Royal, called Impy, by Camilla Kidson, owns Impy. In the middle, we've got Andrew Hall riding Dynamite Lady, owned by Josh LaRue. And out the back, Damien Steenkamp riding Lavina, and Yanni Steenkamp. What do I call him? Damien Steenkamp. Damien Harris will try, riding Lavina, owned by Yanni Steenkamp. That's where I got mixed up. And yes, for the South Africans, we've got Chad Van Benneker on Celtic, owned by Kylie Johnson in the middle. Steph Harris riding Tiptoe and Go, owned by the Van Bennekers. And out the back, Yanni Steenkamp riding Never, owned by Steph Harris.
Tell you what, Matt, like I said earlier, this Celtic, it's a horse to watch out here as they come up on the near side. Now the ball's in, right at the back of the line. No, it hasn't gone out straight up in the air now. Harris comes down with it. Harris now looks for a way through the pass across to his number 1. Coming back to fetch the mail today is Chad Van Benneker. Van Benneker now on the 3/4 way mark, trying to find a way back upfield. He's got Mikey Kreiner. I don't want to go stick side there. Nasty with it that way. Over the halfway line he goes. Easy yards, finds a bit of a gap in the arm, and now as he opens up right in the front, he goes over arm shot. Goal time, 13-12.
Oh, Chad Van Benneker, he didn't need much of a gap and he just pushed the button and went through it like a shot, like a tracer bullet. Chad Van Benneker and Celtic.
Slow down, slow down. No.
That one's for the Pangela Association. Tommy Hodge, just for you big guys. We get going in the fast at the near sideline, my mistake.
You're 3.
Damien Harris didn't like a look at it, but he sent them back and now in they come. 1s, 2s, 3s, look better to me. Balls in down, snatched up. Harris up, Van Benneker up front, sends the ball across to Yanni Steenkamp. Has gone 1-3, 3-1 now on the halfway now. Still there with Chad Van Benneker trying to find a way through. I tell you what, a change of the pace on the pony now as he comes around the near side, opens up, hangs on. Looks for a way through. He's got Damien Harris hunting him down now, trying to find a way through. Bit of a dummy shake, and away he goes towards the far sideline. Oh, he's done the hard yards. Found his way around the front. 14-12 now in favour of South Africa.
Well, the Zambian men, they need to stick with the South African men here as the ladies. They had a tough chucker last time, the Zambian ladies. They changed a few things around. We saw Kelly Kreiner take a spell, so she should be fit and firing and fresh and ready to go when she comes back on. Hopefully she can make a bit of a difference there as we line it up and it goes straight back out, so we'll go again. All right, ball in, it's there for the 1s. No, still not happy with it. Out over the sideline again.
You would have thought the third time round, this one's going right out the back.
Yes, 3s, prepare yourselves. Dums Harris and Yanni Steenkamp. Will they see this one? No, the rackets are too good in the middle, and it's Harris digging for it. No, Steenkamp's got it. Oh, Yanni Steenkamp, the big man. The pass out to Van Benneker, sitting pretty out in front. Chad Van Benneker. He'll take the little bounce, and he'll make no mistake from there and put him out by 3, but we might have had time.
Tell you what, Matt, I'm happy I'm sitting next to you in the commentary box and not an umpire pony at the moment. Those boys doing a fantastic job out there today. 15-12 at the moment, but we'll let you know the official score in about 5.
Yeah, no goal. Yeah, but
I tell you what, Chad Van Bienicke has got to be in the conversation for best looking Polocrosse players. Matt, what do you think?
Yes, what he might lack in facial features, he makes up with a six-pack. I'm not saying he's an ugly man, but he's just got to you've got to cover all bases. And Chad Van Bienicke is certainly a very fit individual.
That's right. He's earned himself the nickname Chad Icon Clothes Van Bienicke. So if there are any girls out there that want to make us a liar, he will be making an appearance in the bar tonight, I would have said. Right, to be watching the near side as the ball's in, the highlights there. Chad Van Bienicke made a bit of a polo shot now, second time round. I'll tell you what, the near side pickup, as good as you're going to see this weekend, Van Bienicke with a bit of space and time, he's not going to make a mistake from there. And Mikey Cranel, the big man out front, you don't want to give him too much room now.
Okay, as the ladies will ride back out for Zambia, Kelly Cronall, she's back up the front. I didn't think she'd sit on the pine for too long, and she'll be riding Essence, owned by Andrew Haynes. In the middle, Audrey Logan comes on Dollar, owned by the Kings. And we're back in action here. We can't, they don't give us much time here, the girls. They're keen, and it's a South African ball, but they've been unloaded. Where is it? Picked up there. Now the pass goes forward. We've got Minar on Gypsy. Jackie Minar flicks it back in field. She had to put the Panther through. She was running out of room quickly. The ball goes to ground. Oh, turning. Yeah, the pick up by Cocker. Amy Cocker now riding Impy again. This is Amy Cocker. She's taking a play, a bit of timber. She's in the Zambian sandwich, but she gives it back to King. King back to Minar. Jackie Minar now. Jackie Minar taking a bit of a battle now with Alicia Jacobs, who's dropped back to the 3 shirt. Jackie Minar on Gypsy, looking for a Minar. Top she goes, makes no mistake. Now it's a 3-goal lead, 15-12.
Right, 15-12 the scoreline. Shaka number 5. We're moving into the second half of the game, and the South African girls starting to get the ball moving around a bit more.
Slow down.
Right, and they come near side. Murray McBean puts the ball in. It's been pulled down first onto it. Looks like Celicia Jacobs now turns the pony round, trying to find a way back towards the number 1. And number 1's come back to fetch the mail today as Kelly Cranel finds herself in the corner, lobs on in, takes on the gauntlet, and it's been picked up. It's been picked up like a thief in the night. Ollie King now over the line she goes, picks up nicely now. A big turnaround on the chestnut pony, trying to find a way through to number 1 now. Opens up down the middle of the Main Street. She finds herself with a bit of time on her hands and she moves away. It's been shut down pretty quickly as the Zambians come through. Now popped across Jackie Minnow now on the halfway mark with a pretty paint pony, trying to run away through now towards the 30-yard line. Decides not against the big run. Down she goes. She's got to get past the number 3 and number 2 and Audrey Logan. Logan and Kelly Cranel coming to chase it down. Shepherd towards the corner. I would have thought now going towards the corner again. It's there with Jackie Minnow cleaned up. Celicia Jacobs, I tell you what, she's too physical there as Jackie Minnow leaves the ball rolling on the ground. First onto it might be no one just yet. Still there. Celicia Jacobs got an eye for it now. Got a racket to it now. As she picks up, finds herself in the corner. You don't want to get stuck there for too long. Celicia Jacobs gets a bit of wood laid on. Trying to find a way through. Still there with Jacobs. Jacobs trying to find a way up now. In the box she is. Trying to find a way past the number 1 and Jackie Minnow. Out she comes, past across. No, she's hung on it. Still there with Celicia Jacobs now. Drops the hammer like a clumsy carpenter now. Opens up, popped across. Kelly Cranel now. The left-handed number 1 hangs on the anchors. Ducks around the back of King. She doesn't want to get caught stick side. Big left-hand turn. I'll tell you what, the pony's got a bit of footwork on it. Oh. Didn't look good from here.
Hooky. Might need to see the racket, Doctor.
Move away.
She's not happy with it. Has a good look at it. Essence, she's riding. It's a beautiful pony too.
Play.
Essence owned by Andrew Haynes. And now we got to clear the area. This is King. King travels forward. Ollie King riding Lucky. Ollie King forward she goes. She's got Minar. But Jacobs positions herself beautifully, but it goes to ground. Well, luck's a fortune there for Jackie Minar. She picked it up and threw the goal to make it goal number 17.
17-12, 5 goals in it. Lots of Polocrosse coming our way. I tell you what, the Zambian goals are getting enough ball to turn it over. But just not converting at the moment. The ball's in, snatched up front. Minnow now sends a pass across. Ollie King. King now gets to work. Down the middle she comes. She's got to get past Audrey Logan. Logan putting on a bit of horseflesh now. She comes around, still there with King now. King now trying to find a way past Kelly Crane. Now down she goes. Looks for the long pass now. Decides to get the ducks round the back. Find a bit of room towards the middle of the field now. The pass across this time has gone up, down, left, round, picked up. Had a loss. They got her back now. It's Jackie Minnow. Minnow trying to find a way through around the front. She goes with a bit of fresh air underarm, shot at goal through the middle this time. 18-12.
17-12. The score is 17-12. Well, score is 17-12. We just got the confirmation from the field. 17-12 it is. South Africa away. And ball goes in. Krynor had it for a moment. It's going to be Jacobs though. Salisha Jacobs travels forward. The long pass. The bullet pass. Has it gone to Racket? Of course it has. Krynor to the goals. Goals Zambia. 17-13. Just 17-13. 17-13 is the score.
Right, correction on the score there. 17-13. Yep, there we go. Chucker number 5. We've got a line up on the far side. In they come now, balls in, down the ground. It's Jacobs out the back. She's got 2 in a row, stringing on at the moment. She gets going down the middle now, tries to find a way, pass across. Cranewell out front, Cranewell underarm, goal time!
Here they come, the Zambian ladies. They're not letting the South Africans get away by too far. They're keeping it nice and tight, and I tell you what, I'd love to be out there on the sideline for this one. I reckon the atmosphere would be thick with tension. The African derby here in the semi-final.
Slowly, slowly. Wait there.
Yeah, second best seat in the house though. We're sitting here in the live stream box.
That was my fault.
All right, we're back to the lineup. We'll try again, looking for a straight one. Line looks good, ball goes in, out the back, it's going to be for Jacobs. Salisha Jacobs, lovely pick up. Salisha Jacobs, here they come, the Zambians. The pass will come, Jacobs carries it all the way. Oh, Kelly Krynor just didn't do the yoga this morning. Couldn't get quite back to that one. But she might cover it up, will she? No, of course not. Ollie King's got it. Ollie King, Krynor's lost the racket. Ollie King. King now riding Lucky. One of her own horses there, Ollie King. Once they put in that many horses, surely she can get a ride on her own. And now we see her go forward. Ollie King, the pass across now to Cocker in the middle, but that'll be time. Time at the end of 5. 17-14, 5 down, 3 to come.
That's right, 14-17, 17-14, whichever way you look at it. 3 goals in a chair, Matt, and the fat lady's far from the stage. I would have thought lots of Polocrosse coming our way. And like you said, would have been great to be on the sideline here. As you hear the South African fans making a lot more noise when the change of chuckers is on. Right, Jackie Minnow out front. She doesn't make a mistake from in front as we watch the highlights package here. Salisha Jacobs, she got 3 or 4 at the back of the line out towards the end of that chucker. I tell you what, she's doing the work for the Zambians at the moment. Right, well here we go, chucker number 5. We're about to get going. Looks like Damien Harris out the back. I wouldn't have said you're going to see him change too many times this weekend. In the middle, full Shawcraft. And I would have said Mikey Cranewell up front.
We'll have a chat with these. Just got to be hotter on first one over. Let's get them.
Right, Chad Van Bienicke coming out front.
And then I've thrown up 3 a couple of times. So just coming in and hitting.
Josh LaRue in the middle and out the back. We've got Yanni Steenkamp, the experienced campaigner for the South Africans, the men's captain.
So yes, the South Africans will roll out. Chad Van Bienicke, he sits on tiptoe and go, owned by himself. Chad Van Bienicke should know this horse well. Josh LaRue riding Little Miss Jet, also owned by Josh. And Yanni Steenkamp at the back on Promise, another one of Josh's horse. So Josh LaRue is horsing them up nicely here. And for Zambia, we've got Mikey Crynell coming out the one on Caranor, owned by David Thornhill. In the middle, Philly Sharkraft on Sailing Away, owned by Nicola Van Uswich.
That line. So first,
And out the
one
back,
that comes coming
Dums
over,
Harris,
one
Damien
time.
Harris, riding Mike Cuzzy.
That's coming.
Owned
because
by the Von
two's pushing
Bennekers.
forward. Okay, give him a little bit more room. All right, thank you.
Right, they've been read the do's and don'ts from the umpires. And pulled across to the far sideline now. Chris Morgan calls him in.
Okay.
1, 2,
Come
3.
on.
His ball's in. Snatched up. Yes, no, maybe so. On the ground. Picked up this time. Yanni Steenkamp comes up with it. Now you got to put a bet on that man on the ball. As we get going, he goes all the way back into his own safety now. Hangs on the anchors. Turns around. Trying to find a way through now. He doesn't want to rush it now. 14, 17, chucking number 6, lots of Polocrosse coming our way, but he's being nice and composed as Yanni Steenkamp now on the 3/4 way mark. Trying to find a way past the number 2 then, Phil Shawcroft now as he ducks around, sends a pass across to his number 1 who likes carrying the ball to Chad Van Menica now. Ducks around the back, trying to find a bit more room to work with before he drops the hammer. Still there as Chad Van Menica. Easy odds at the moment now as he comes back up, gets the pony to work. Around the back he goes. Damien Harris, wrong-footed underarm shot. 18-14.
Well, that's the way to do it. Carry it down nice and easy. Riding Tiptoe and Go, owned by the Von Bennekers.
Glasses.
So Chad riding one of his, should be pretty familiar with this horse. They've also put in a lot of horses of Von Bennekers. And it's a big effort. They all put in, each player put in about 16 horses.
Watch your swinging.
And some of them were owned by them and some of them they big borrowed and stole. And been a great effort by all the horse owners here. And we thank them very, very much. As we have a little bit of time off, we get a good look at Charlie Grills there, the referee.
Charlie Grills, I'll tell you what, he's a wealth of knowledge. If you've got an opportunity, have a chat to Charlie about horses. He's pretty sharp out there. And he says Sarah's even sharper.
On your own side.
Yeah, well, if Charlie doesn't know it, he'll make it up. Or he'll ask Sarah. All right, ball in. Where is it? There for Crynor. If he's good enough, yeah, Krynor's got it. He's in a world of hurt. Mikey Crynor. And out over the sideline will go.
Tell you what, Matt, how about the pressure coming in from the South Africans there? They just had no space to work with. The Mikey Crynor has been popped across, given it back to Chad Van Menica from the sideline and play, and away he goes. Long one into himself, finds a bit of a fresh ground as Chad Van Menica now comes back towards the middle now. Big left-hand turn, slows it down. Nice and patient Polocrosse as Chad Van Menica playing today. He goes over the halfway mark, round the back, gets a bit of a woodwork from Harrison, from the Mikey Crynor now as he goes into the box with Damien Harris. Harris now trying to find a bit of woodwork now as he comes back towards the near side, still there with Chad Van Menica. Oh, he's gone for the bit of space on the near side. Underarm shot a goal, 19-14 as the South Africans start to put their nose ahead.
Of course, these couple of guys, Chad Van Menica and Damien Harris, and also Steph Harris, were all teammates. They're at Rest of the World Tour in Warwick. Last year, I think it was. I should know. I played with them in the weekend before. But it's out the back for Steenkamp. Yanni Steenkamp, the little 12, a little bit of mayo on it. Back to Josh LaRue. Look at the boys use the ball. Chad Van Menica, copping plenty from Harris. And a great goal there for the South Africans.
Right, a bit of woodwork there later on from Damien Harris after the fact, and Chad Van Menica throwing him plenty afterwards.
Time's off. Got to go with this.
Time is
Time's
off.
already off.
From the middle.
Huh?
In the face as he's throwing it.
Murray, come over here, mate.
2014 the scoreline at the moment, and we are holding time as Chad Van Menica gets sorted out.
Blatant swing.
Lucky that wasn't a body shot. Might have broke the racket on those rock hard abs. Chad Van Menica.
You stay here with this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, when you aim for Chad, there's not much soft spot. Maybe his armpit.
Hey, we're going to chat to the refs. I did see it though.
So we've got a clear hit to the head. Yeah, Murray's happy seeing it. So you happy if we restart with penalty?
Well, that's right, Matt. And you mentioned earlier that you did join the rest of the world side in a carnival before the test matches.
So,
how did you find it playing with so many people from around the world?
Just goal and the ball come back. But I'd
I had a absolute ball playing with those guys. I was lucky enough to fill in for Dums while he was still at home working at the Albury Silver Stirrup Carnival weekend, and played with those guys and had an absolute ball meeting people that I didn't know. I think Steph and J.R. Richardson were about the only two I'd known before, and so meeting a lot of new guys, and had an absolute ball playing there, and a great bunch of guys, and of course we were coached at Albury by the South African ladies coach, South African men's coach, sorry, in James Hackland.
That's right, and it is a testament to Polocrosse and how we all come around from around the world every 4 years or so, and it's like we've never missed a day. Jared Richardson and myself are both, well, we're not expecting babies, but our significant others are expecting babies. And we're about a month apart, so we were chatting the other day saying we can't wait for the under-14 tours so we can sit on the sideline and talk about when we were much better than they were.
Yes, yeah, I'm the same. Can't wait for my my kids to grow up a bit more so I can live vicariously through them and tell them how good I used to be.
Tell you what, nothing makes me better than a bit of time.
As Chad Von Benneker, he arrives back onto the pitch, fixes up that bit of helmet gear, and we'll get a call. We might have had a free goal there, but we're not sure. We won't preempt the umpires.
I'll tell these guys, it's just one goal though. Okay, so we've got a foul in the act of scoring the goal there. We've had a hit to the head, so we are going to just start the penalty. It's only one goal. Nah, we think it was in the action of scoring the goal. Okay, we've had a conversation with our umpires.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
We just stayed off the air.
So
Listen to the
restart
umpires.
is going to
So
be
very clear from the umpires.
please.
The goal that Chad
Penny for him in.
threw counts, and they will also
Yeah, we've
start
checked
with the ball now.
referee as well.
So
In the act of scoring, we can
foul in
restart.
the act of scoring the goal,
Sorry?
and they will now start with
No,
the
no,
ball
no.
as well.
So-
South Africa.
So it's the fact that he's fouled in the act of scoring, so we restart. You think he was later than that? Okay. Had a conversation. Could be
We've got quite a few umpires out
Sorry,
there.
I'll mark the spot, so you go
There's
up.
only two men in the black and white,
Okay. It's going to be from the middle. I'll put it on my right.
getting lots of advice.
Okay. Table ready.
So
Time
they're doing a good
play.
job with this game, these two umpires, and it's going to be a South African ball. Chad Von Benneker goes backwards with it. There's plenty of clear country back there. Chad Von Benneker riding tiptoe and go. Now, he just takes his time heading downfield. They man up, and now he pushes the button, Von Benneker. Oh, he runs into a tackle. Von Benneker, a little trip from the pony, but he's equal to it. Von Benneker, now the timber comes on from Harris, but Von Benneker equal to it now. Chad Von Benneker looking to throw goal number 21. The dummy overhand brings it forward, but goal time, 21-14.
21-14 in favour of South Africa at the moment. They've swung it around. I tell you what, Zambia was ahead by a few early on, and the fight back from South Africa has been immense. 5 goals in it at the moment. Wow, that was terrible, maths. 7 goals in it at the moment. In they come,
That's right,
out they
Two
go.
over there. Freezer on the wrong side. Go back. Come in.
Take 2, balls in, down the ground on the South African side. As Chad Von Benneker comes up with I tell you what, he got more hits than the Beatles out there. And has been pinged up, sent back out.
Yep, goal on the board.
Oh, goal on the board.
So 2 South Africa against Zambia.
Well, a couple of crucial little frees there. And that's going to be
now. Slow down. Over 3.
3 goals South Africa, and it's Josh LaRue from the middle with a lovely snap. Flicks a little backdoor back to Chad Von Benneker. Von Benneker, oh, he's letting the racket do the working at the moment. He said, you can't hit it while I'm moving it that fast. Chad Von Benneker now, downtown he goes, ducks in behind Harris. Oh, it opens up big time for him, and Von Benneker is putting on a clinic out here. 23-14.
All right, Chad Von Benneker, I tell you what, he's extending the lead here. The South African men have come to play today. Not too many mistakes coming their way, and they've got the ball on the string at the moment.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't run in and crush him like that. Well, don't go around the back. There's no room. Goal on the board. You can't go and push that person.
Oh,
Right, go around.
Chris Melvin, goal on the board to
That's a goal on the board
Zambia.
to Zambia.
You said Chad Von Benneker driving like a South African taxi.
Time. Sorry? Yeah, goal on the board. He's coming. He's sandwiched him by his own player.
Yeah.
No, he can't go through there. Hey, it's goal on the board. Yeah, it's going over to that side. Yeah. Time's off while we get there.
Well, you hear it all from the umpires. Goal on the board to
Time.
Zambia. They need a few more of those.
That's right, Matt.
Threes.
15, 23, 8 goals in it at the moment. Still lots of
Up.
Polocrosse coming our way now. The ball goes in, down the ground. Looks like it might be a Zambian ball, yes. Full Shawcroft comes right round, looks for his number 1, the overarm pass. I would have thought no, he's hung on to, still there with Shawcroft now on the quarterway mark. Ducks round back towards the near side, sends a pass across. This time Craner on top. He slowed it down. He doesn't want to get caught sticks out of Yanni Steenkamp as he finds a bit of space towards the near side. The underarm shot, 16-23.
Nice carry and nice pickup from Philly Sharcraft. We haven't seen too much of him at this stage. He's just been mainly working in defence. Another man that I have had the pleasure of playing with, played with him at the high goal last year, Philly Sharcraft. And shout out to Ike Murray, Philly Sharkraft is the Zambian version of Ike Murray, we've decided.
Oh, he absolutely is. Yeah, he is. Well, ball goes in, down the ground first onto Chad. Domenica had an eye for it now, turns the pony around. He's found himself in a bit of traffic, but finds his way out pretty quickly now as he opens up the big bay pony. Lets the pony go to work now towards the 30-yard. Over he goes, picked up, yeah, it's still there. Van Benica, big left-hand turn away from Harris. Harris comes in, puts the wood with the horse work on. I tell you what, more horse fish in McDonald'sburg at the moment now. Big left-hand turn, still there. Overarm shot this time. Good from here.
Well, the pressure was there from Harris that time. He's starting to fire up a bit, Damien Harris, but Von Benica was good enough. Took all that pressure and just popped it up over the top. Final dying stages of chucker number 6. Von Benica, lovely snap at the front. He's off and gone. He's got more grass in front of him than Bob Marley, but Von Benica time beats him. And that'll end chucker number 6.
I want to talk a little bit more about the rest of the World Tour from last year, Matt. I know you came out here and you played the ponies out here for the high goal, and I know that a lot of the South Africans, or the rest of the world side, were on borrowed ponies for that tournament that you're involved in before the rest of the world side. How much do you think borrowing horses affects players as they go overseas?
Yeah, well, it's obviously a big part of our game. It's the main part of our game is the horses, and I think we've seen it here firsthand this week as all those players have gotten used to those ponies a bit more over through the games. The level has raised a bit even higher, the level of Polocrosse, as these horses are starting to get tuned into their riders, and the riders getting tuned into the horses. And yeah, it's a big effort to come over here and jump on a horse you've never ridden, and these players are certainly doing it well.
Oh, they really have, and it's interesting to see the different type of horses and how initially a lot of the countries try to make their horses go like the ones at home, and it just hasn't worked out for them quite as well. As soon as they adjusted the pace and tempo, they found a bit more room with the ball, and it's been fantastic to watch the Australians go to work on the ponies because they take a lot of pride in their horsemanship, and I tell you what, they seem to have adjusted to the horses a lot faster than some of the other countries.
Yeah, they've certainly come here ready. They've spent a lot of their warm-up. They've done a lot of trips where they've ridden other people's horses. They went to New Zealand, they went to Ballarat for a tournament where they all borrowed horses. New Zealand came back to Australia, and they all spent plenty of time on different horses. They did a couple of camps where they went down to the Grillses at Barragoon and got about 20 horses in and just rode them all. So they've put their work in, as we see a couple of on screen, Tom O'Neill and Beth Hafey there.
That's right. I thought he was passing a beer across to Beth Hafey. He shouldn't look too interested, but we see big Tom O'Neill up front there. He was my teammate last year in the high goal. Fantastic player. He ended up going home with MVP for the weekend. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe he did, Tom. It definitely helped him to push his way into this Aussie team. I think he showed him how he could perform overseas on strange horses. And talking about people doing horse work, you know, Tom O'Neill, he's big on his horse work. He rides a lot of young horses at home and does a really good job on them, and certainly a very good operator on a pony. And it's great to see Tom over here enjoying his week.
Oh, he is fantastic on a horse, but I do agree that last year I probably helped to make the World Cup side, so I will be sending my invoice in the mail. As the ball goes back down the ground, it's out, and they're going to get all 6 again. Right, we're in chucker number 6, 24-6. You've confused me. Chucker number 7, 24-16.
Over 3.
In they come, balls in, down on the ground. First onto it might be...
Come all the way back to
the lucky fan gets a ball to it.
Bit more room,
as the ball gets sent back to Chris Morvan,
yep,
the umpire from the UK.
Back. 1s, 2s, give him room.
Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, have a look at the number 3s.
Come in.
Horses set up at the back here.
That's penalty.
We've got 2 fantastic 3 horses out here. As we get negated there by a free throw given across to...
Right.
It might be Zambia. Zambia given the ball now. As I'll let you know, free throw there with Cranor. Cranor now goes to work down the middle of Main Street now, trying to find a way past number 3 and Ollie King. Away she goes. The underarm shot a goal through the middle this time. 24-17. The Zambians are on the climb back.
Okay, we've got ourselves sorted now. So Jackie Minnar coming out for South Africa in the 1 shirt riding Rumba. And in the middle will be Lauren Haynes on the witness, and out the back Ollie King riding Sir Thomas as they line up again. We'll bring you the Zambian line up in a minute. Ball goes into the back. It's going to be that lady Ollie King with the first look at it. It's going to be, where is it? Minar's got it. She flicks it forward. It's on the ground where, no, King's got it. Lovely pick up, Ollie King. Ollie King now travelling forward, looking for Minar. There's plenty of elbows flying. Minar, she takes it on this charge, and Jackie Minar will go through. Goal number 25, 25-17.
Right, 25-17, chucker number 7. We've got a lot of Polocrosse still coming our way. About 1 and a bit chuckers, 1.5 chuckers. Still plenty of time for the Zambians to launch an attack here as they go towards the far sideline now. Chris Morvan calls him in. Ball's in, snatched up. Yes, Ollie King now, 2 in a row. The ball's popped across to Jackie Minar now on the Pretty Bay pony, trying to find a way through, hangs on, trying to find a way back up. Now she's got Celicia Jacobs hunting her down. She goes down the middle, gets a bit of wood for help now. Away she goes over the line, picked up. Lauren Summers now trying to put a bit of pressure in the corner now. Jackie Minar gets laid into now. She ducks around the back, still there. Jackie Minar now trying to find a way back towards the top of the D. She slows it down, has a look around her, taking her time as Jackie Minar with Lauren Summers now trying to find a way through the Lord of Kinkinarm, and now still there with Jackie Minar taking her time, ducks around the front towards the top. No, big left hand turn, decides against the big overarm run. I would have thought you're going to go the overarm shot now from out wide. Looks good from here. Goal time.
Need to sign on right here, right
Slowly,
now.
slowly.
To win this one.
Stay there.
They've got the right ladies there to do it. They've got Kelly Connor up the front on Elfreds in the middle. Lauren Summers out the back on Diva Doc. Here we have another lineup. Two King horses.
Wait.
The Zambian ladies.
Wait for the threes.
Wait for the
Okay,
threes.
turn,
You
walk.
got it here first. Okay, ball in now. It's knocked down again. I tell you what, they're too sharp, the ones and twos. They're not letting it get
Twos,
past
give them
very
room.
often.
Twos, give them a bit more room.
Okay. Oh.
This time ball goes in out the Zambian side again. It's going to be that lady, Audrey Logan, is it? Yes. It's Alicia Jakob, sorry, I got a bit of bad information here. Forward it goes to Krynor. Oh, she picked it up and she flirts with the sideline. We keep going. Krynor's got it back though. She puts it in the area, but we have a whistle again.
Yeah, Carrie, you've hit that before it's hit the floor. Carrie.
Yes, we
Bit
heard
more,
it here.
please.
She touched
Take
it.
it.
She
Here's your
was,
mark.
on the 30
Play.
yard line there, Krynor, so it's going to be a king ball to clear. She puts a pass. Oh no, it comes off the bat. It goes to ground. Krynor's got it back. She runs into a world of hurt there. Krynor. Oh, look out, trouble about. Kelly Krynor. Now she gets moving. Krynor, she takes right, goes left. Krynor takes the bounce. She drives hard to the post and throws goal number. No, she doesn't. The post again. She should have first look back at it though. A lovely little turn back there. Ball's on the ground. Where is it? Digging for it. Right in the corner it is. Yes, well, you when you pick this up, you've got the sideline and the 30. But Kelly Krynor, she knows where it is. She knows where the lines are, and this time she'll make no mistake and throw goal number 19.
All right, we've got a bit of time off here. 26-19, 7 goals in it.
Lauren,
Testing.
can we go wash your horse's mouth, please? Can we go wash your horse's mouth?
Testing.
All right, I'm not quite sure what's happened. We have got a bit of time off here. As we see Lauren Haynes in the middle there. It might be the first time we've seen her in the middle of this World Cup. There's Murray McBean. I've known Murray a long time. I've taught him everything he knows for the umpiring. So everything he does wrong here, that's on him. Tell you what, Matt, it's a shame you haven't got a mic because your singing voice is spectacular.
There's nothing against multiple blood, no?
Yes, as a singer, I make a very good commentator. That's for sure. And, you're saying you taught him everything he knows, and he still knows nothing, Cody.
No, that's fine.
There's only so much you can say. There he is, ladies and gentlemen, the great man, Charlie Grills, all the way from Australia. I'll tell you what, if we were breeding Polocrosse players, he'd be on top of the champion side list. Father of Jimmy and Lucy Grills, both the current reigning best lady and male player in the world.
I think it might have bit its tongue or something. But
Yes, the Grills family are a very big
not too
family
bad.
in Australian Polocrosse. There was about 8 or 9 siblings in Charlie's generation, and a whole lot of them play great Polocrosse. Of course, Abbott Grills, we know. Yeah, Abbott just had a little bit of change of scenery this year and didn't make himself available for this World Cup, but certainly would have pushed for selection if he was available, Abbott. We know how good he is.
Down your side. Going. Yeah, you're over. You're right over. Yeah, South Africa ball. South Africa ball, you're over the front.
Looks like a run at the front of the line out there by Kelly
10
Cradle.
minutes. Bit away. Bit more.
From the team,
Bit more.
Jackie Minor.
Here's your mark.
She's been given the ball.
Play. So, Mum.
Right, long lob into herself. Jackie Minor comes up with a 99, ducks her way through the traffic. I'll tell you what, she's been laid into there. Jackie Minor, she gets shepherded towards the corner now, sends the back pass. Back in track. It's Ollie King. King now with the ball, tries to find a way through down the 3/4 way mark, sends a pass across to number 1, who changes direction. Back in track now, still there with Minor. Minor trying to find a way through, ducks down the middle, opens up the pretty black pony now over the halfway, trying to find a way back towards the 30-yard mark. She's going to let her players take theirs. Holding on, trying to find a way through, still nice and tidy as Jackie Miron down the right to the far side. She goes into the corner now, ducks away from Lauren Summers. Summers now trying to put a bit of wood into her now. She's still there with Jackie Miron, ducks down the back, trying to find a bit of room. Still there with Minar on top, big left hand turn. She gets the wood laid on, second time round. She sends the overarm shot a goal towards the end of the 7th chucker, 27-18 the scoreline.
27-18, South Africa. They're sneaking away. And going to make it very hard for the Zambian men to come home as they see the end of that chucker. End of chucker number 7. Check.
No, it's not.
Well played. Well played. Well played.
Right, we watched the highlight package here for the last chucker. Kelly Cranor ducks around the front and sends the underarm shot a goal. Tell you what, Kelly Cranor, I don't think we're going to see her again today, but she's dangerous when she's got a bit of pace on.
Check. Okay. Mic check 1, 2. We're back in action and we see Jackie Minnar throwing a few more goals.
Jackie Minnar really likes the big overarm shot from the angles, and it's hard to mark as it flies over the top of your head. Don't know about you, Matt, but I'm desperate to get back out there. We can hear the noise and the atmosphere from inside the box, and it's pretty lonely with just you and I. You're great company, but a little bit more wouldn't hurt.
I wouldn't want to be in here with anyone else but you, Katie. As I said, about the second best place at the moment. The best place is out there on the sidelines. As we'll see the South African men come back out here shortly. Pardon me, Chad von Benneker. He'll stay at the front, but he'll jump on Celtic. That lovely pony, we saw him ride in the 4th chucker, owned by Kylie Johnson. And in the middle, Steph Harris comes back on Gunner, owned by Caroline Minnar. And out the back, Yanni Steenkamp jumps back on Never, also owned there by Steph Harris. We'll bring you the Zambians as they come through. Mikey Cronor, he's on Impy. Impy is owned by Camilla Kitson, but we're back in action now. Where is it? It's out there for Zambia. Yeah, got it now. The pass forward. It's going to go forward. Is Cronor there? Of course he is. Mikey Cronor is always there. He takes the bounce now, Cronor. He's going to have to throw one of them about every 10 seconds if he wants to win this one. But he's going to certainly try his best.
That's right. 27-19. We've got 8 goals in it. 6 minutes of Polocrosse coming away, plus or minus. If they get the fast ones like that, we're in with a chance here.
Wait there now, wait there.
In they come, near side. Murray McBean calls him in.
Wait for the 3. Wait for the 3. Whoa.
In they come, balls in, snatched up, it's gone out. And I'll tell you what, they might get the second call back there.
Yeah, he's not over your side, you're holding out. You're holding out there. He's not that much over.
Right, we might have a bit of time off here.
While we do have a bit, we'll
they do
run
have to
through
wait
these
till
Zambian
you-
lineups.
you
So it'll be
pause
Mikey
to
Kreiner up the
wrap
front
it
on
up. Get
empty,
in
owned
there.
by Camilla Kidson. In the middle, Andrew Hall on Dynamite Lady, owned by Josh LaRue. And out the back, we'll see that man, Damien Harris, riding My Cuzzy, owned by the Von Benekers. It's a big pity that My Cuzzy didn't end up in the New Zealand pool. He might have got along pretty well with that horse.
It'll be easier for them to say than some of the Zulu names we've got floating around for all these ponies.
There's certainly a few tongue twisters out here for me. Lavina's one. I struggle with that, but I might be starting to get there with it.
Sounds good to me, Matt.
Just give that returning three half a second longer.
Say again?
Yeah, just wait for that returning.
All right, we'll be back underway here very shortly.
Should be fine on this.
27-9 it is. 8th and final chucker here in this semi-final. Ball in there for Harris if he's good enough. No, Pony kicks it away from him.
Line up again.
Line up again, out over the sideline.
Wait.
Okay, here we go. Ball in. This one is there for Steenkamp. He's got his eye locked onto it. Steenkamp, he doesn't miss those ones. He puts the pass across now. Oh, Von Benegar with a lovely pick up off the horse's knee. And he flies towards the post and throws another goal.
Oh, I tell you what, Steenkamp with the overarm pass across to Chad Von Beneker. It's pretty to watch out here, Chad Von Beneker, as he makes no mistake, putting away goal number 28. And they come, balls in, or they went down on the ground a little bit low, but who'll let you know it's still rolling around. Chris Melbourne, he got a second chance at the throw in there.
Give it a bit of room.
Right, and they come now, balls in, a little bit better out the back, snatched up. Damien Harris now gets you going as number one out front. The long pass over the top towards Mikey Cranell. Cranell up front. Oh, he's juggled around a bit, but he's come up with it nicely now as Mikey Cranell comes back towards the top of the D now, slowing it down. The underarm shot, dummies around Yanni Steenkamp and sends it through. Number 20 now, 28 plays 20.
Yes, and another shout out, the Australian version of Philly Sharcraft, Ike Murray. He's given us a shout out to. He's sitting there watching with Emma Hafey and of course Lily, lovely Lily is there watching as well. So hello to Ike, Emma, and Lily at home. Of course, Emma is Beth Hafey's sister, part of the Australian team. And back in action now. We got a Harris ball. This is Stefan Harris. He's doing it all himself at the moment, Harris. He's directing traffic now. Von Beneker comes back for the pass. Nice bit of work there from Andrew Hall. He blocked it down on that occasion, but now it goes across to Von Beneker. Chad Von Beneker works his way downtown. Von Beneker now gets a bit of direction there from his man in Steenkamp, but I tell you what, he's run into a big bit of trouble. Andrew Hall, he's hustling hard, but Von Beneker doing the work, doing the carrying, brings the racket forward. Harris, he said, give me one little chop at it, I'll take it off you, but Von Beneker wastes no time and throws another goal.
All right, 29-20. I'm not a pessimist, but this one's all but done, I would have said. As we go to the far sideline now, the Zambians won't give up just yet. And they go, balls in, down the ground, rolling around. I'll let you know it's on the ground. No one wants it just yet. Mikey Cranell had an eye for it, but Yanni Steenkamp got a racket to it now. As we get going down to the near side, they come still there with Steenkamp. Steenkamp turns the pony around, trying to run away. Popped a short pass across to Von Beneker. Von Beneker's pony had a little bit of a trip there, but good enough to get it back now. Von Beneker now down the middle. He comes. He's got Damien Harris out front. He holds the way through. Down he goes around the back with a bit of space. The underarm shot a goal. 30-20, 10 goals in it. Chucker number 8.
Yes, of course. Chad Von Beneker has come back out on this horse, Celtic, owned by Kylie Johnson. I believe they've spelled this horse so far, and you can tell it's fresh and firing and ready to go.
Go back.
We line up again, 30-20. The scoreboard. It's commanding in favour of South Africa at the moment. Comes off the back of Damien Harris with Yanni Steenkamp. He'll have a look at it. Oh, he went for the little volley pick-up, but he's got it on the second occasion. Flicks it back now to his number 2, is it? Yeah, that's Stefan Harris. Harris now on the baldy pony. Stefan Harris makes his way downtown. Harris riding Gunner, owned by Kamina, but he's giving it back to Chad Von Beneker now. Chad Von Beneker and Celtic, he just hacks his way downtown. He likes to push the button when he's ready. Von Beneker fakes right, goes left, fakes left, goes right. Von Beneker with another lovely goal.
Hold time!
All right, we've got a bit of time off again.
Do that bridle first, mate. Hold time!
Well, as, the great Harry Kirk would have said, you don't need that, it just slows you down. Chad Von Benneker's bridle coming off.
Yeah, we got
I think this might be the first time he's put his own bridle on. He's done a fantastic job though.
When he came to Australia, he had to learn quick smart how to tack a horse. I tell you what, there was a fair bit of learning involved in that too.
That is one of the drawbacks of being that pretty, is you don't have to learn that much. But I'm glad to hear that you Australians put a bit of work into him.
Yes, there was a fair bit of consternation from a lot of the Africans when they came over to the rest of the world about having to get their own horses ready. And it's out the back for Steenkamp. He's not done. This big man, Yanni Steenkamp, the long pass. Oh, Von Benneker, catch of the day. Chad Von Benneker to the goals. He goes and throws goal number 32.
(32-20). The South Africans putting a bit of work on here. We'll be coming up towards the end of the game here, ladies and gentlemen. We have got a bit of time off.
And of course, at the end of the game, we will be presenting you with our players of the match, both man and ladies player of the match. So take a pick, see who you think is deserving of that one. And also, we're keeping an eye on these ponies because we like to keep an eye on the horses, and there'll be a golden pony awarded at the end of the tournament. So the best horse of the tournament, male and female. And we're definitely keeping a close eye on these horses, and there's some lovely horse flesh out there too. For those playing at home, I believe we've got some skydivers coming in here to the main field in about 12 o'clock, so very, very shortly.
Tell you what, Matt, if you want to have a bit of a chuckle, go have a chat to Chad about his skydiving experience. They did a bit of a fundraising experiment with some of the South African boys, and Chad Von Benneker thought it would be a lot easier than it was.
Yes, it should be great to see the skydivers come in. I'll have to ask Chad about that one later. Not something I've got involved with yet, is skydiving. I went bungee jumping once. That was just about enough for me.
That's right, I tell you what, the good planes don't need jumping out of. Right, checker number 8, we haven't got much left in it. 32-20 the scoreline, and we're waiting for one more player. We're just getting a bit of tack sorted out.
Must be near this 2 minutes. We must be near this 2 minutes. And their impact player's still on foot.
As we see the two brothers there having a bit of a chat, comparing notes, how they thought they went. Steph getting the going home with bragging rights in this game. Not that he contributed much, I don't think, Cody.
Get impact.
Tell you one thing about Steph is he'll always find the bragging rights, even if not his.
Yes, heavily afflicted with
We need their impact
what we
on
call at home
officials.
SMS, short man syndrome. Steph Harris,
Huh?
but he is a nice man.
And player.
One of the
Yep.
best.
So impact's on. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Right,
Yeah.
looks like we might have a bit of a change
Okay,
around
mate.
here. Paul Shawcraft coming on as the impact player. Full Shawcraft, I tell you what, he's a man of the people. He's got them going, the Zambian supporters. He is on the wrong side of the line out there. I'm not sure he's worked it out.
Philip, get over, mate.
Good to see he's been paying attention. Now the ball's in, out the back, first onto might be Damien Harris. Harrison and Steenkamp. No, the horse race on. It's rolling around. Full Shawcraft. He's been in the field for about 5 seconds. Got a touch at it. Puts the ball across to Mike Crano. Crano out front. Goal time.
Well, Philly Sharcraft, who's been wasted on the bench, he comes on and he gets the first ball. Philly Sharcraft, nice pick up there. Mikey Crino running out in front where he has been all game.
Wait there, wait there, wait there.
And we're hitting the dying stages of this one. Ball in. Von Benneker. He gets one off Crino, or he'll dream about that tonight. It's been given back to Harris now. Steph Harris. Harris. Yeah, he's going to look back for Von Benneker. The pass goes back. Von Benneker should have it in the racket, does he? Yes, he does. Chad Von Benneker now makes his way downtown. Oh, the little wipes the racket in under the nose. And that'll do us, ladies and gentlemen. The semi-final number 1 is all over and done with, and South Africa taking commanding lead there after 8 chukkers.
That's right. That's all she wrote. At the end of the last 32-21, the scoreline in favour of South Africa. They've booked their first ticket to the final here.
Yes, the boys are pumped. The South Africans are very happy to make their way through to that final, as you would be. And coming up this afternoon at about 2:30 local time, we will find out who they'll take on when Australia and New Zealand, the Anzac Test, go to battle. Okay, as we see just a few of the highlights from that last chukker, and of course, after this we will bring you the players of the match, the men and ladies of the match, and in about 10 minutes' time, we will have some skydivers arriving on field here. As we see Chad von Benneker, he's going to be one that's certainly going to be in the mix for the player of the match. He's had a great game.
That's right. To tell you what, Chad von Benneker, he's worked his way into the number 1 jersey, and especially on this horse, he looks pretty good and pretty flash. As he ducks around the back of Damien Harris. A little bit of wrong footing there. The right and then left is always good to watch with Chad von Benneker.
Are we ready to go to the field?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we wait for the on-field commentary to call across the players of the match. Sounds like Jackie Minnar.
Yes, I think I heard out the back, Jackie Minnar and Chad von Benneker. So I got my money was on the right guy. So we'll hand down once they arrive to centre stage, and Harry Kirk will present the players of the match. As you see, a big crowd building here, Cody. It's only Friday, a work day, as you said, for some. And we're just showing what's coming ahead on Saturday and Sunday. I can't wait to see what sort of crowd rolls up for that.
That's right. Right, did you see the final result there pop up on the field? 32-21 in favour of South Africa. It was a good game the whole way through, and I think it might be a little bit flattering to South Africa, or a little bit harsh on Zambia, more to the point. 32-21, running away winners, 11 goals there.
Yeah, just snuck away at the end, South Africa. Zambia put it to them. They were there for about half the game. They were right there. And as we see some more replays, your man of the match, Chad von Benneker. With some lovely slow-mo action here. And you see how good these bouncers still sit up on these lovely Shongweni fields. Certainly very safe on the bounce as the horse makes his way around. Yeah, as I said, this is slow-mo. There's plenty more pace when it winds up.
All right, as we go on field now, we're going to get the players of the match.
Daniel from Eurosteel, one of the major sponsors for the South African team. And our lady player of the match, ladies and gentlemen, from South Africa, Jackie Minnar.
Come just face the camera when you get
Well, Jackie, congratulations. What a semi-final, and now off to the big dance on Sunday afternoon. How's it feel to be going to the Ignition Group 2024 Polocrosse World Cup final?
No, I think we're very excited. We knew today would be a big match, and it really could have gone either way. A big thank you to my team for feeding me all those balls, and a big thank you to Mark Rubin as well for that amazing horse that I ride, and as well just to my mom and dad for all the support. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jackie. Well done, ladies and gentlemen, our lady player of the match. And now to our male player of the match, and a great game it was, ladies and gentlemen, from South Africa, Chad von Benneker. Chad, a massive build-up for a World Cup, mate. Where'd the World Cup journey start for you?
Yeah, this time last year we announced the side at the Hagel, and I couldn't be happier. The support, my family, they're the reason why I'm here. I just want to tell a bit of a story about my horse last week. My main one that I rode, the small one, tied up twice. That's the reason why I didn't play it. But I just want to thank all the horse coordinators, everyone involved that got the horse ready for this game. I can't thank you guys enough. And for my team, that was unbelievable. Thank you so much, and thanks for everyone. Thank you.